Well, we all love our dogs, but sometimes we don't love their bad behaviors. Monique Conway from the Humane Society of Southern Arizona joins us to share some ways to set them straight. Monique, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Nice to have you here. We're looking forward to another great year with Humane Society. And you also brought a little friend with you. Who'd you bring? Yes. Well, a big friend, I should say.
So this is Launchpad. He's 6 years old and he's wonderful. Our volunteers have actually picked them as their favorite right now because he walks so well on leash and he's just very well mannered for a 6-year-old. They're able to take him on walks every morning, and he's even good probably for somebody who's into some jogging. Yeah,
he's a gentle giant. You know, we have a shot of his eyes there. He really is an old soul, it seems, in his eyes, and he's getting a little active there because he thinks he sees another dog. And so he's got a unique name too, Launchpad. I've never met another dog named Launchpad. What type of home do you think Launchpad should go to?
He's actually, I think he'd be really good for almost any home. As far as dogs and kids, since he came to us as a stray, we're not really sure how he would do, but we guess he'd do great. We just always recommend that introduction. If any kids or dogs are in your home, always bring them in when you're meeting a new pet, just to make sure that even if they get along, that it's the right play style and it's going to be the right fit for your family.
The compatibility should be correct. I mean, just being around him, he seems so sweet, so I don't think that would be a problem, but you're right. It's always important to do that. And it's also important to train your dog, you know, whether you just getting one, whether they're a puppy, whether you adopt one who's more fully grown from the Humane Society. People might sometimes have a little bit of a tough time knowing how to train their animals. So what kind of tips can you offer?
Right, so you have to remember that it's going to be a process. So it doesn't have to be anything that, you know, consumes you, but it is something that's always great to start at any time. You're going to start at home in kind of like an isolated area and then work your way out to more public places like the park where there's more distractions. But you do want to make sure that you start somewhere where they're really able to focus on you. You can train with treats, which are really popular. As you can see, Launchpad didn't really want the treat right now, but sometimes they like to play. So if you have like a squeaker or a tennis ball, that's a really good motivator to use besides treats.
Right, positive reinforcement. And of course, it's also important to be consistent, right?
Right, yeah. So you want to be consistent. Try to only ask them to do something once, because if not, they think that it's optional. So if you say like sit, 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 they don't know if you really mean sit or if you're going to say it again, and they can come back to it.
Right. And also it's important to have, to know yourself too. Don't train when maybe you're feeling impatient or upset, right?
Right, or if you're in a hurry, that's just a bad time because they're going to feed off your energy and they're going to know that this isn't the right time. So they're going to want to come back to it. But definitely, I mean, you could start out with something small, like 5 or 10 minutes a day. So like before, you know, make it part of your routine in the morning or in the afternoon where you just spend a little bit of time making sure that they know how to sit, and then, you know, move on to the next one. And then you can make it longer as you go because it's tiring for them, just like it is to us to learn new things.
Right, it's a process. I think once it's baked into their heads though, they pretty much have it down for life. And really quick in the last 30 seconds, the Best in Show thrift store. Tell us about the sale and the closing.
Yes, so right now everything at our Best in Show store on 4th Avenue is 50% off. We're actually going to be closing here at the end of the month. Sunday the 28th is going to be our last day open, and we just want to thank everybody for supporting us this last year that we've had Best in Show open. It was raising funds for our new campus at 635 West Roger Road, which is going to be amazing. And continue to follow us on Facebook, check in with us on Morning Blend because we are going to be opening that facility this spring. Perfect.
Well, it really did so much. I'm going to let them know more information. Monique, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, Best in Show Thrift is having a closing sale with 50% off the whole store-wide to benefit the Humane Society, which ends on Sunday, January 28th. To learn more, visit hssaz.org or you can call 520-327-6088 with any questions.